easy, rainbow-themed food ideas perfect for a fun party or a colorful lunchbox theme. Welcome to my channel, Pack, Eat, Repeat. Now, I'm going to start out the week chopping up a bunch of vegetables. I have some red bell pepper, orange bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, some cauliflower, carrots, and I even chopped up some mini cucumbers that I used later on in the week. This was perfect because it allowed me to have these things readily available for all my fun rainbow themed recipes that I wanted to do this week, but it also just gave me some chopped up veggies to have in the fridge. I definitely ate more vegetables this week than I usually do. For most of the week, it really doesn't matter how you cut these up. You can have them diced or you can leave them long. It just depends on how you prefer them in your food. But for the first recipe, we need some bell peppers in little half circles. So I'm going to cut the bell pepper into rounds and then cut those in half. This is going to be for a cute little rainbow that we're going to make in a minute. I also need some cauliflower for the clouds. These little rainbow flatbreads are so cute and my daughter absolutely loved them. I think they would actually be great party food because it's a good rainbow themed food that's not sweet. So I used some of these little naan breads, but really you could use any flatbread or even just a piece of toast if you were going to eat it right away. I used these because I was going to put them in my daughter's lunch, so I wanted the bread to stand up to being in her lunchbox for a while without getting soggy. So I'm going to add some hummus to both sides. My daughter loves hummus, but you could also use cream cheese if that's what you prefer. Now that we've got our glue on, I'm going to grab some vegetables and just start in rainbow order, fitting them on the bread. This may take a try or two to make sure that the veggies fit right, but you can really put them on any way you want. Sometimes in the summer when we go to the farmer's market, I can find some purple bell pepper and those would be so cute on this. But I haven't been to the farmer's market in a while, so I just stopped with green. Now we're going to grab our cauliflower clouds and I'm just going to put a little bit more hummus on the back to make it stick better so it doesn't fall off. I'll put 2 clouds on each side. And that's it. We have our little rainbow flatbread. It's so cute. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. These were so quick and easy. I think they took me 5 minutes after I had the veggies chopped. If you want to see how I incorporated them into my daughter's lunchbox, check out my video on rainbow lunchbox themed food. Next up, rainbow roll-ups. These are also very quick and easy to make, and I think they'd make great party food. Now, I originally planned to make these with cream cheese, and I'm still going to do that for mine. But my daughter decided out of the blue that she hates cheese, so I'm going to make hers with hummus. It's her new favorite food, but I feel like I'm being set up. I'm pretty sure she's going to tell me she hates it in a day or two. So I have a tortilla shell and I'm just going to spread the hummus all over the tortilla. I'm going to make sure that I put a little bit of extra on the top of one side because this is going to act like the glue to hold everything together at the end. And I'm going to do the same thing with my cream cheese. Now I'm going to add a little bit of meat to both of them, and now the rainbow veggies. Now, this was my first time making them. I really tried to choose recipes that are very quick because I'm usually making lunches or food for my family after a 10-hour workday, so I don't want anything that would be too difficult. And this was very quick. However, I think if I made it again, I would actually add more vegetables for mine. This amount was perfect for my daughter. She tried purple cabbage for the first time and loved it in the rainbow. But for mine, I think I would have doubled up on the veggies. So if you like vegetables, definitely put more than I'm putting here. For my vegetables, I used red bell pepper, carrots, yellow bell pepper, spinach, and a little bit of sliced up purple cabbage. I was really happy with the colorful vegetables that I put on here. I know that means there's a lot of good vitamins in it. So I'm going to roll this up as tight as I can and make sure that the little piece at the edge with the extra hummus or cream cheese sticks really well, because that's going to hold it together. I'm going to cut mine in half, but if you're making this for a party, you could slice it into pinwheels so you could see all the beautiful colors in there. If you add more veggies, you'll see the rainbow even better. I'm going to do the same thing for my daughters, but I think I'll cut off a little bit because it just seems like a lot of bread for a little person. So I'll roll this up as tight as I possibly can. Make sure to glue the edges together and cut it in half. Rainbow roll-ups for my lunch tomorrow, and a colorful way to get some veggies into my daughter. Next up, rainbow veggie pasta. Now I used bow tie pasta for this, but you can really use any kind you want. I also used tomato, carrots, yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, and some purple cabbage. I grabbed some pesto that my husband made from the basil that he likes to grow in our garden. Now, we always get a lot of basil, so my husband will make some pesto and freeze it in ice cubes in the freezer. So when you do that, the color changes a little bit. It's not as bright and brilliant green as it was when you first pick it, but the flavor is amazing. So we're going into fall and we have some fresh taste of summer to take with us. I'm going to add a little bit of mayonnaise for some creaminess and mix that all together. And then grab whatever container you're going to make your pasta in. If you're making this for a party, just grab a huge bowl, fill it up, and make your rainbow right on top. So I'm going to add my tomatoes. My daughter doesn't like tomatoes very much, so I tried not to put too many, but I really love tomatoes with pesto, so I just gave myself most of them. I'm going to add the carrots for the orange. The yellow bell pepper. Green bell pepper. And the purple cabbage. I couldn't really think of a good vegetable that could be the blue and the rainbow. If you have an idea of what could be good on there, let me know down in the comments. But for the colors that we have, I think it looks gorgeous and it tasted just as good. Now for the fruity rainbow yogurt. I chopped up some strawberries, mango, green grapes, red grapes, and some blueberries. I actually use frozen strawberries and blueberries for this. Because they're going into the yogurt, they actually taste really good when they're thawed out, even though they're a little bit mushier. They just added a nice texture and a little bit of contrast from the fresh fruit. So you need to grab whatever container you're going to put this in. And if you're doing this for a party, it might be a great idea for a brunch party, or even for a kid's pajama themed party. You can do little rainbow yogurt parfaits. I think that would be so cute. I'm just going to add the yogurt in. This container is almost over, so I kind of put too much yogurt in there for my daughter, but she likes yogurt, so I think she can handle it. Now I'm going to add all of my fruits, the strawberries, the mango, and if you don't have mango on hand, or if it's out of season, you can actually use mandarin oranges for this one. I think that would taste delicious as well. I'm going to add my green grapes, my red grapes, and my blueberries to finish out this rainbow yogurt. This tastes really good with granola, or I think some chocolate chips sprinkled on top would actually be really good. If you want to see how I incorporated this into my daughter's lunch, check out my video on rainbow themed lunchbox ideas. That's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this rainbow themed food edition of Pack, Eat, Repeat. Let me know down in the comments if anything looked good, if you want to try any of these things, or if you have any ideas for themed party foods or themed lunchbox foods. I'd love to hear it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!